so much to do, so little time.
Listen, if we work quickly, we can cut our losses. Those thieves didn't nab everything. One of the rotmeth bladders is ready to turn, but we're short on a few critical seasonings. You're good with animals. Maybe you can help me out. Just a couple of things, really. Thunderbug hearts from the wild thunderbugs down the hill, and some maggots. And, well, if you want to know, there's something else bothering me. Can you meet me by the cold cave when you're done? It's right below our feet, so to speak. The entry's on the hillside. You can't miss the cold air coming from it. Promise you'll meet me there? Not a moment too soon! It's as I suspected. The village is in considerable danger. Galithor's Atronach is starting to thaw. It's waking up. Firuin said this might happen. Something about regular bindings. And now she's gone, no one knows how to bind it. Galithor's assistant. Bit of a marvel when it came to the arcane. Whipped up this fellow like it was nothing. She was sweet on Galithor, but he didn't see it. And that's all past us, though. Now that thing is up and about. Not at all. It's supposed to stand still and keep things cool. But now it's creaking around, taking a swing at anything warmer than an icicle. I can hunt well enough, but Atronachs aren't my usual game. I knew I could count on you. If you don't come back, well, I don't know what I'll do, but I'll certainly do something. You really are a wonder, aren't you? If I were younger, I might ask you to show me how you do it. That's not the life for me, though. Not now, anyway. With this, the Rotmeth will turn out great! A pity to lose all that ice, but to be honest, the Atronach always gives me the chills. Just standing there, watching. We'll make do with the cave. What was good for our parents is good for us, eh?
I've heard tell of your devout work at the holy site of Torinan. Divines bless you. By Anuil's grace, I need your help. Mama attacked our ship and captured the surviving crew. As our ship neared Jode's pocket, a black fog spread across the waters. Soon after, Mama raiding parties attacked and boarded the ship. Many of my shipmates were slaughtered. The Mauma bound the captain and some crew, then took them away. They killed those who didn't dive overboard like I did, and captured several others as they swam ashore. I fear the Mauma will torture their captives if they aren't rescued soon. I've spotted several Mauma camps along the beach. The survivors were likely split up for interrogation amongst them. That's what they do. Interrogate, torture, and then they kill you. We followed lights. Shore lights, we thought, marking a safe route through a horrible black fog. It blotted out the very stars above. All we could see were the lights. Turns out the Mauma lit them, drawing us closer in till we ran aground. The Mauma grabbed Quartermaster Ehrenkar and Bosun Faranya on the aft deck. I'm not sure, but I think they've also got the Carpenter, and at least one of the strikers. First Mate Valian and Captain Saratenya are somewhere too, but I haven't seen them.
They split us up. Find the others.
Have you seen Archwizard Semet, their leader?
Where's the captain and the first mate?
They took Captain Saratania and First Mate Volian toward the eastern cliffs.
What foul Malmor trick is this? Another attempt to loosen my tongue? You don't look like a Malmor spy. I'll need to trust my instincts about you. The captain was taken by Archwizard Semet for interrogation. I'm sure you know what that means. I'll find someone to answer that question once I've reclaimed my armor and blade. Meanwhile, I must beg a favor. Board our ship and destroy a document of greatest import. It cannot fall into Malmor hands. A Thalmor fleet manifest. It details who, what, where, and when the entire Thalmor fleet moves. Its value to pirate scum such as these Malmor is self-evident. The manifest must not fall into their hands. It must be burned. Our ship ran aground not far from that old wreck. The manifest's disguised as a regular book, but it won't take long for them to discover its true meaning. Once I'm armed, I'll meet you aboard ship. Go with purpose.
We'll let you go if you answer our questions. Speak to First Mate Valian. We haven't much time.
We've been busy questioning our prisoner. Did you find what you came for? Good work. With that manifest, the Maoma could have intercepted our supply ships and taken arms intended for the Dominion forces. They'll regret this assault. We don't take such affronts lightly. This Maoma whelp says Archwizard Semet took the captain to a nearby cave, not far from where you saved me. And, he says, there's a back way out. I've sent a striker to assist you inside the cave's entrance. My remaining crew and I will secure the exit. Be wary. The Maoma feared the very mention of Archwizard Semet. Light of Old Mary's guide you.
First Mate Valian said you'd meet me here. The Archwizard, and a few others along the path ahead. With your help, we should dispatch them easily. The wizard is channeling energy into an animus geode attached to the captain. I heard them say something about memories. Yes, I fear the Archwizard uses the animus geode to strip victims of their memories. If that's so, we must destroy the animus geode before the captain succumbs to its effects. My blades are at your disposal. Lead on.
Never felt such pain. Oh, the Maoma are little better than animals. I think so. My memories, my being, rushed back with the animus geode's destruction. Until you came, I thought my crew lost and our secrets revealed. They didn't get it, did they? The manifest? Does my mind play tricks? You say First Mate Valian survive? They're alive? What a relief! I saw them dead, broken, everything undone. That wizard tormented me with such horrible visions. But they're safe, thanks to you. Please, lead the way out of this place. I'll follow, albeit slowly. So few. Ah, but it's good to finally see them again. With this group, without a doubt, We'll make our way overland to Volkwaston. We'd have been lost without you, and the Maorma would know our secrets. This rescue brings great honor to your name, my friend. May Auriel guide you.
Seaman Henaril and Seaman Sorungarian were killed as we secured this exit. They will be buried with honor. Thank you for saving the captain, my friend. We couldn't have done this without you.
A pity I can't be in 5 places at once. These fools didn't even see it coming. You could say that. I want to burn the Maorma sailboats. Make it difficult for them to attack other ships in distress. It's hard to sneak up on someone while rowing. Interested in lighting some fires? Burn the Maorma sailboats. The rowboats aren't a threat to our fleet. We can take our time with those. Look for me on the hillside above our shipwreck when you're done. I'll be at my favorite overlook. You can't miss it.
The mage crafter's trick of lighting a piece of armor with sapphires would be humorous folly, if it wasn't so demonstrably effective. Why sapphires? What is it about that gem that focuses the etheric zephyrs?
Ah, the sweet smell of Maorma boats on fire. I quite like the aroma. Since you're here, May I conclude you've finished your task? Good. I lit up a few of the rowboats myself. A job well done, but don't let it go to your head. It'll take the Maoma a while to recover, but they will. We must be vigilant.
Work isn't going to do itself.
Leave me be, you cowardly bastards! You can't have me or my buried treasure! Come to try your hand against old Captain Kamo? I may be blind, but I can smell you from here, goblin spawn. Those gibbering, broken coast bastards won't leave me be. They seek my treasure, but they'll not have it, not cut nor bone. If my cursed eyes could see, I'd take up an action, crack some skulls like the old days. Ha! A true warrior's instinct. Make their cowardly leader Deros take me to Anvil, and I'll share my treasure with you. Or, turn the tables, beat them senseless, then ask for favors. It's always worked for me.
Well?
Zero's put us up to this.
Surrender.
Don't kill me.
Please, just let me go.
Zero's put us up to
this.
Don't kill me!
Don't kill me.
There's treasure all over this rock. That's why the Mama are here too. Not until he hands over his treasure. Unless you think you can handle me and my friends, don't bother me. Why do you ask? Whoa, whoa, let's not do anything drastic. I'm sure we can work something out. Tell you what, if the old man splits his treasure with us, we'll get him to Anvil. Deal? Deal.
I suppose I could use another break.
Did you strike a bargain with Deros and his crew? Did they rise to the bait? Good. Rania and I are done with Horseshoe Island for now. This place used to seem so far away from everything. But it's as busy as Sentinel these days. Time to move on.
No. Rania says the island's thick with the Maormer. Guess I need to trust her vision now since I lack my own. The chests are buried in the caves. I trust you know how to use a shovel?
You are interrupting scholarship!
Don't you dare break the captain's heart. You don't understand what he's been through. No one does. Captain Camo went blind. He asked me to bring him here for one last adventure. Between the Maormer, these wood elves, and everything else, I'm ready to head back. But I will never abandon the captain. Never. The captain can only see what's in his mind now. If he wants to relive his past and call it an adventure, so be it. I just wish he'd listen to me sometimes.
Who's this? Ah, it's you. Found my treasure, did you? Junk! I give you more credit than that. Those are my treasures. They're priceless treasures. The flagons are from the finest inns throughout Nirn. The bones come from a giant fish that once swallowed my ship. And the meat's from an ancient white mammoth I caught and killed barehanded. Priceless, I say. Ah, and don't get any ideas about snagging a piece for yourself. It's tasty and fermented, but it's all mine. The elves can have the bones. I hate to part with them, but I suppose I'll have to let them go. That skeever won't get any more from me. A deal's a deal. He never asked what the treasure was, did he? It's not my fault he might have expected gold, is it? Ha!
Well, where's my share of the treasure? We need to head out before the tide turns again. What? We've been putting on this charade for a pile of bones? Is that all he has? This is a disaster. I should have just killed him and taken what we could scrounge from his corpse. Tell the captain he can keep his bones and rot on this forsaken island. Terms have changed. No treasure, no transport. Unless you have something to sweeten the deal, I'll find a better mark. I hadn't considered that. You can really sniff out gems from a dung heap. All right, I'll take Camo to Anvil. He proves his worth on arrival, or he's fish bait. Never thought I'd ferry the great Captain Camo. Got to admire his moxie. I'll keep my end of the bargain. Now leave me to it before I change my mind.
I'm busy. Very busy.
Ah, what news? Did that scuttlefish bite? Good news indeed. I was feeling a bit parched on this beach. Ales run dry, you see. I've a slew of hard-working lads I mentored back in Anvil, and many the contact who might help Deros. My thanks for your service.
Please, help stop this madness. You must help my daughter. Shaman Yarnag. He's attacked us. Shaman Yarnag caught my daughter with the son of the Drublog chief Ulagash. We normally live near the Drublog with only minor squabbles, but now they've gone too far. Not this time, but I fear Shaman Yarnag now plots against us. My daughter was in shock after the attack. She refused to speak to me. Please see if Delanath will tell you anything. Someone must stop the Drublog before they move against us. I left Delanath in the village. She said she'd be praying to Zen in the meantime, the dear girl. Please do what you can to help her. I'll wait in the valley near the Drublog's home. I'm not surprised you ask. Few worship Zen these days, though his shrines once spanned the whole of Valenwood. He is the god of toil and payment in kind. Fitting we make the wood orcs pay for their actions. How do these things always start? Impetuous youth. Chief Ulukaz's son Ulagash wooed my daughter in secret. I told her no love would last. It was not long before the Drublog shaman uncovered their trysts. Then the bloodshed began. She told me she didn't mind his advances, that she actually liked him. I forbade her from seeing him, but she didn't listen. I knew their dalliances would anger the Drublog. I've prayed to Zen for guidance, but have gotten no answer.
Spinners don't usually write their tails down. I guess since this valley's been fought over many times, they wanted to keep their tails from fading. We're lucky these journals exist. It all happened so quickly. Shaman Yarnok came at us in a rage. He screamed that we were unworthy to pray at Moloch's shrine. Then he drew his weapon. Ulagosh, my love! You have to help him! I'd hoped we would be one day. But Shaman Yarnog saw us embracing by the lake a few nights ago. He must have told Chief Ulakaz. She flew into a rage. Since then, all arguments end in bloodshed. Peace has been torn asunder. In the eyes of Zen, all love is welcome. But worshippers of Moloch like Shaman Yarnog feel orcs should keep to themselves and not consort with other races. My dear Ulagosh must still be with Shaman Yarnog. I fear for his life. Please help him. They were still in Moloch's shrine when I ran away. I think Ur-mage was stabbed by the shaman. Have mercy, Zen. Don't let us be parted like this.
I've been praying to Zen for the Drublog to stand down. None of us would survive against their mad rage.
Ashes' blood is on your... We will hold a massacre in Marok's honor!
The village. I couldn't help them. So many dead. Oh, Zen, what have we done? A bloodbath. Chief Ulukas killed them all. So much screaming echoing through the entire valley. How could this have happened? Is this the workings of the shaman? Zen, this is too much for one to bear. My daughter Delaneth, my child. I couldn't find her before I was forced to flee. Some villagers went to hide amongst the forest. Please, can you find them? They may know where she's gone.
Along came a traveller, seeking and offering wisdom on the path to enlightenment. Delaneth told stories of these journals, and now you bring them to me. Since the earliest days, blood and toil have known no end in our hearts. Morlock demands a blood price. Zen's price is no different. Our gods both demand payment in kind. Of course, that means each demand retribution against the other. In the valley, it's always been paid in blood. Every tale has an end. Every end allows a beginning to set hold. It is a balance, tenuous though it seems to be. Zen's presence fades from this world as Morlock grows stronger. Perhaps these journals will give comfort to those who fear the end.
Gods, did it not be my time yet? No, only the raging drublog. Zen, why have you abandoned us?
Don't trust the orcs, I said. But did they listen? Now they're dead. All dead. No, the poor girl. I can't imagine these beasts left her alive.
Who are you? Zen? What have we done? I haven't seen her since the attack. I've got to get out of here.
Did you find anyone, Delanoth? They must have taken her. Wouldn't her father know if his daughter died? The Drublog destroyed our entire village. Monsters, all of them. My daughter's actions never warranted this madness. We welcomed the Drublog. We shared a single cup in friendship, and this is what they return? Chief Ulukaz was honorable and just, but Shaman Yarnog changed that. And all the others followed his bloodlust. Nothing more than animals they are. My friends, gone. My daughter, missing. What is left for me? I've nothing left except rage and grief. Chief Ulukaz must pay for this massacre. She must die. Blood for blood, payment in kind. Such is Zen's will. It's the only path left to me. She must have taken my daughter, so she must die. Chief Ulukaz will be in her longhouse above the shrine to Moloch. When she is dead, find me in the shrine of Zen across the stream. I must pray for guidance.
Back what was once ours! You fight to defend gods, fools! You bring Moloch!
Please, help! The Drublog! The chief, she went mad. Ur-mage and I, we tried to stop her. And Shaman Yarnog, he used Ur-mage's blood. The chief's son! Shaman Yarnog meant to kill me. But Ur-mage stopped him. He took the blow meant for me. Please, you have to end this. Tell my father, no more blood.
treasure over there.
What news? Have you found my daughter? No! My flesh and blood stolen from me by those twice-cursed fiends. Zen, this is too much. I beg you, don't give me this burden to bear as well. Curse ur-mage! Curse them all! Don't speak to me of sacrifice. Ur-mage was a drublog, same as the rest. I told her no love could live between the drublog and our people, and now she has paid the price. The drublog know only blood, and blood they shall have. My daughter only ever wanted peace. Perhaps the chief's son did too. But their blood is forever stained these lands. There's no going back. If I don't stop the drublog, the suffering will continue. The curse is the only way to end this. Zen answers my prayers. The drublog will finally pay.
I must speak with you. I am the Herald of Zen, Keeper of the Balance. I collect and assign the debts of the faithful. I am here to stop this cycle. The Drawblog paid many times over for the death of Marthragor's people. His curse will only feed Moloch's fury. He offers his blood as sacrifice, calling upon the forest itself to mete out justice. But it is not justice he seeks. It is vengeance. Zen will not have more blood shed this day, but one death is better than many. If you cannot stop him, I must. What can you do? What you must. Marthragor has put his trust in you before. You have the chance to guide him away from this path. The spoken word can shape the future in ways stronger than the tears and blood of thousands. If your words ring true, perhaps Marthragor will see a new path.
Zen would abandon me in my time of need? After all this, he gives me nothing? They've slaughtered my family and laid waste to my home. They will answer for their crimes. If Zen won't help me, I will find another that will give me justice. I will not. They must all pay, do you hear me? They must pay with their lives. I'll suffer no drublog on these lands as long as I draw breath. Delaneth, if I could see you once more, I would know what to do. She would weep if she saw me now. She only knew kindness and love. Why did I survive while she died? You're right. I must find the balance again. First, I will find my daughter, hold her one last time, and try to remember the lessons she taught me. Then, I must rebuild. Perhaps I will find the concept of balance once again. If that is to be my burden, I carry it gladly.
It's so good to see someone who's, well, alive. Are you with the Thalmor? Oh, thank Ifra. I knew they'd send help. They wiped our camp out. When the patrol disappeared, I thought... Wait, where are the rest of you? The Fists of Thalmor. They sent a patrol, but they were attacked. I couldn't watch. There was nothing I could do. If you're not with them... I don't know. When they attacked, it was a rout. We couldn't defend ourselves. But the Thalmor... It might be possible. This is a lot to ask, but could you have a look? Maybe someone's still alive in there. Be careful in there. There are things in the shadows. I didn't get a good look at them. They swept through the Fists of Thalmor like a storm of arrows. There was nothing I could do but run. The survey team gets supplies from them every month. I tried to warn the Fists of Thalmor before they entered the forest. I was too late. Until a few years back, Wilding Run was a village. Not a large one, but enough to be missed. They all vanished. No one knows what happened, save that the Hound once set foot here. The Thalmor sent us to investigate. Dead. Like those Fists of Thalmor. The creatures set upon us at night. If I hadn't been up late doing research... I don't like to think about it. Can we talk about something else? They say he was once a Bosmer, and this was his home. With all the destruction he's brought upon us, it seemed reasonable that he may be the cause of the disappearances. Now, I'm the only one left.
Insane! Get out of here! Run while you still can. There's no telling when they'll strike again. You must be insane. Guess I won't question my good fortune. The ones I've found are dead, but I haven't seen a sign of Captain Trelawney or the Lieutenant anywhere. There's some tracks, but they don't make any sense. Surveyors' camps. Hopefully some of them made it out. I'm not optimistic. After that, we should search the ruins. We could try the Overlook, but that's a far trek. The dead. You may have noticed, but they're a lot more lively here. Put one down and it just gets up again later. If you see a corpse, signal me. I have some arrows that might do the trick. As quickly. We're in the canopy without our climbing hooks. Let's not waste time. I should. Been a Jaxper for many years. Joined the Fists of Thalmor when the Dominion started recruiting. Figured they would need a guide. Turns out I was right. No, but every few years this part of Valenwood gets restless. Lights in the forest, pebbles flying around. It's different every time. Never heard of it getting this bad before. I served the Green Lady for years. Venorial, and one before Guerry. When the Dominion formed, some of us Jaxpers joined as a show of good faith. And, well, High Elves aren't exactly known for their forestry. Strong, taciturn, figured actions spoke louder than words. A true green lady, if there ever was one. When she passed, we all felt it. The Jackspur especially. Jackspur arrows. Useful for hiding bodies when, well, sometimes you don't want them lying around. Tips coated in a special oil. Nothing magical, just speeds things up a little. Hard to come by. I've only a few left. Good. We don't have much time.
Captain, you've got to stop him.
Lieutenant Evander! Your hat. Who did this?
He's trapped, captured with a snare of Daedric magic. He will be made into the ones you have fought, or killed if proven too weak. If you wish to free him, be warned. You may take his place. One who is eager to end the horrors of this place. I am a shadow of Ulthorn, the one who is called the Hound. I seek to make amends. We should make haste. He slips further away with every breath. Prepare yourself. The journey is difficult. Close your eyes. Are you ready to free your friend? Not much time left. Allow me to clear your eyes. There. A bit more in focus. A prison of the mind, built for who I once was. Her scene gazed into my soul, turning memories into a torturous labyrinth. One part of me escaped, and her scene made it into a weapon. Deep within the prison, where gamekeeper Azai cracks his mind like a nut. If she succeeds, she will hollow him out and make him into one of her servants. His shell will roam Nirn, hunting and killing everyone he ever knew. Simply pass this barrier. See the items on the table? 3 memories meant to steal a hound's resolve. Choose correctly, and the barrier falls. Choose poorly, and her servants will have fresh prey. An echo of Ulthorn before he became the Hound. When he left this place, his hunt for the Green Lady consumed him, exactly as her scene intended. Everything else was left behind. I was left behind. In life, I laughed. Some say I was mischievous. An impractical present for a practical woman seemed irresistibly witty. An echo of Ulthorn before he became the Hound. Only one of these will unbar the way. Choose carefully.
Of course, Ulthorn. It's a beautiful first kill.
Then you...
How could I not? But the spinners have summoned me. I must go to Sylvanar.
Choose carefully where you place your mark. Only one will open the path. Green Lady? But that's impossible!
If the spinners say I am, then I must be. We weren't meant to be.
No! You must refuse! Gwaring, we will not be torn apart like this!
Ulthorn, please. My part in the story is over.
Then the story is wrong!
I will take your shell, Morton! To the side!
We're nearly there. Choose and be done with it.
No, Ulthorn. Not that one.
We're nearly there. Choose and be done with it.
And then, Ulthorn, what comes next is your hunting.
You shouldn't have come, Ulthorn.
They fear him, Gwaring. With Hircine's aid, we could...
The Daedric Prince? I won't hear any more. If you think I turn against my people, you're mad.
I don't care what it takes. Gwaring, I won't let this die. I'll do anything for you.
Anything? Then stop. My duty is to my people. I will protect them from any threat, even you.
Gwaring.
Take back the amulet, Ulthorn. Take it! And remember what we once were.
This isn't over. This is not the end. Ahead waits Gamekeeper Azar. I hope you are both strong enough to overcome this.
Ulthorn, you brought me a present. Ah, a strong vessel for us to fill. So strong. We'll delight in wearing your skin.
Return, Captain Trillano. Return and leave your memories behind. At last, Gamekeeper Azai is defeated. The tortured souls now avenged. Long have I waited for this day. Back to Wilding Run, where he'd be safe. I couldn't stop her from capturing him, but I can undo the damage she's done. He won't remember much. I know the horrors Gamekeeper Ozai can wreak upon an unprotected mind. None should have to endure that agony. I cannot leave this place. It is bound to me, and I to it. I'll find a way to destroy it, even if it destroys me in the process. Of course! You need only ask. After all you have done, this is the least I can do. You've saved countless souls. Gamekeeper Ozai's army threatened to engulf all of the Valenwood. Its people can ill afford another threat in these troubled times. Farewell, friend.
Where am I? The attack. The lieutenant was injured. I pulled him into a bush to hide. After that... voices. Dead ones. I struck at them. The lieutenant, he isn't... My scout? Corporal Brulenith? Then Sergeant Dagler might still be alive. She'd be camped at our fallback position. I must go to them. Thank you for all you've done. I'd be dead if you hadn't come.
Captain, blessed Ifre, I found you.
Give me a moment. To get my bearings. Let's go over events on the way back.
You're back. I knew you'd make it. I couldn't leave the lieutenant behind. I dragged him back to camp before I came looking for you. Don't look so surprised. I can navigate the forest, especially since you kept the spirit's attention. The hardest part was keeping his wounds closed. For now, Wilding Run always got a little strange every few years. Spirits, strange lights. It's different every time. Loss, death, pain. Sometimes Daedra are to blame. It's hard to say. Continue to scout for the Fists of Thalmor. Someone needs to look out for these mammoths in the brush. If we meet again, the drinks are on me.
You, get down! Stay down and keep quiet. You'll reveal my position. Sorry, I'm Glenier, Senior Proctor. I tracked the Crimson Raiders here to their hideout. They're bandits, just a domestic concern, but lately they've been hindering the Dominion war effort. They attacked a dozen ships this month. Indeed, I need their rudder. They're sneaking ships through our waters. With that rudder, we'll know their routes, and intercepting them will be a matter of procedure. There is, however, a small army of bandits in there. Feel like lending a hand? We'll do this together then. You fight them head on, I'll strike from the shadows. Surprise! The Khajiiti taught me that. Seems you know your way around the battlefield, friend. We could win the war tomorrow if we had a dozen the likes of you. Can I assume you took the rudder off their hands? Excellent. Looks like it's coded. Let's see. Imperium Light, take them! These fiends aren't a random band of Colovian slavers. They're Imperial military! We've got to do something about this. According to this, not only is an Imperial captain here, but so is an envoy from the Worm Cult. I can't let such essential targets just walk away. Whoever finds them first gets to take them out.
Careful, Zero. We wouldn't want the Tharns to think you were rude to their guests.
Surprise! It's been years since I spilled blood in the field. Ah, the memories. Good work! With this, I can convince my superiors of the Imperial threat. The Dominion needs more soldiers like you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have an ambush to plan. over here! I prayed to the Eight that more help would arrive. And here you are. I'm Paris. My ship was boarded by bandits calling themselves Crimson Raiders. They captured me and the crew, brought us here, told us we were slaves. I was lucky, rescued by a man named Glanier, told me to run, but I've not seen anyone else. Yes, 3 of my friends are in there, probably still shackled and helpless. I think you're the only chance they've got.
I need your help. These blithering idiots are talking about selling us off into slavery. Thank you. So Peros is alive? We told that idiot not to steer us into Crimson Ranger territory.
By the Divines, have you come to help? Please tell me you'll free me. Bless you! Find my friends if you can, if they're still here.
Hello. How about a helping hand? Seem to have gotten myself into some trouble. Not for the first time. I never should have let Paris navigate.
Don't worry, a proctor remembers those who were useful.
Thank Thank you for freeing us. I didn't think bandits would ever want anything with a couple of scholars on a boat. Why would you ever board a ship with Paris on it? Come to think of it, why did I? I'm fine, thanks to you. And Paris owes his life to you twice. It's his fault we ended up in Crimson Raider seas. If you hadn't saved us, I would have killed him. Hopefully we'll return to our original course. We were headed to Tempest Island to study the storm phenomena. I've heard the Marama are causing trouble in the area, but trouble never stops a dedicated scholar.
Don't feel bad for me. I got what was coming to me. I trusted Paris. And that's why I'm not choking him where he stands. Might seem harsh to someone on the outside looking in, but you don't know Paris like I do.
That was a timely rescue. If you hadn't come by, slavers would have hauled us halfway across Tamriel by next week. Probably would have learned a lot from the trip. Would have seen a lot too, as slaves.
You did it! You've returned my crewmates! My friends. You've done more than many would do. More than many would be capable of. I think my friends and I will need to recuperate before setting out to sea again. Proctor, are you still heading to Velin Harbor? Indeed I am. You can accompany me if you wish. The same goes for the rest of you. You lot are lucky we rescued you, if I do say so myself. There's no telling what the Imperials would have done to you otherwise. Mercy is in short supply on both sides of this war.
What? I thought it was bandits that captured us.
They disguised themselves as Crimson Raiders out at sea, but the bastards we fought against to free you were professionals, military-grade muskarzers.
I've never heard a high elf talk like you do.
I'll take that as a compliment. Follow me, and I'll ensure we all get back to safety. If you're up for a day-long walk.
Confound it. Paris, I hope you're happy. Told you it was a mistake to go through Crimson Raider waters.
It was the shortest route, Philineth. We were saving days of travel.
You could have gotten us all killed, or worse.
Oh, please. This is the most interesting month we've had in years. You're all scholars. Be open to new experiences.
Paris, when you sleep tonight, I'm going to drown you.
Need I remind you that I'm the one who saved your lives?
This is why no one likes you, Paris.
You'll all feel better tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning you'll be dead.
We'd better get going. You lot can murder your friend on the way to Velin Harbor.